This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order Secrets of Strixhaven products, Marvel superhero products, or find a vast number of other great items on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. Just look in the description or comment section below for direct links to their site. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this Magic the Gathering Arena draft. We're going to draft some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today, and thanks for bearing with me. I know last week my Market Watch video was a day late, and this week I don't think I'm unfortunately going to have enough time to put a Market Watch video together. So I do have a little time to record some gameplay, so I thought I would do that instead this weekend. And I apologize. I have some, family stuff going on, and it's everything's all right, but it's kind of hard to find the time I need to, do all the card research that goes into the Market Watch video this weekend. So, going to do something a little different. I'm going to probably do a couple of these this week. Now, I normally would have probably live streamed, but having an issue with my computer doing that too. I've had a couple live streams I just couldn't get going. So I guess this is the best option for right now. I think I'm going to have to get a new computer when it comes to streaming, so I'll have to save up for that. But in the meantime, we can do this. And before we get started, though, I do want to thank you all for your understanding, and hopefully you enjoy the gameplay and we have a little bit of fun today. I do want to say thank you to one of the viewers who gave a super thanks tip last week, and that's Swampy Boy. Swampy Boy, thank you so much for that super thanks tip. It means the world. Now I'm saying I'm putting it towards the computer fund. So thank you very much. I really, truly appreciate that. And all your support, all the time. So thank you. And I want to say thank you to one of our gold patrons as well. That is Marcos On. Marcos, thank you for your long time support on Patreon. It goes a really, really long way. So I do want to thank you very much for that. And so we might as well get started. All right. So I see they have some other options too right now in Arena. You can do sealed. Now, sealed Bloomburrow, I think actually could be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it is fortunately or unfortunately, depending how you look at it, they're doing this win 2 physical Japanese booster boxes, which is cool. But the payouts here are pretty bad. Like, you really need to be winning. And sealed best of 1, super high variance. So this is designed to drain your money. I don't know. Should we play it later this week? I don't know. Maybe we will, just for science, but it's really probably not recommended. So there's that. There's also Power Cube. Now, Power Cube is fun. We played it before on the channel. 1,500 gems. You don't get to keep any cards. Now, yes, there are prizes, and you can win packs and such, and that's great. But you're not getting anything for that 15. Now, this we probably will play later in the week. I've not played the cube in a couple sessions when they've done it, but I enjoyed it in the past. So we'll see. All right. With that being said, let's get back to the home screen. We're going to do some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today, since we've only drafted this twice on streams, and they were some pretty shaky streams when I was having computer problems. So it has a pick 2 option. That's how the game is actually designed with these smaller sets, but I've not played pick 2. I don't know, maybe today's the day to do it. There's a quick draft option, which quick draft can be awkward. The bots can do some weird things in there. Sometimes building a deck can be difficult. You just can't really expect. They tend to gravitate towards certain cards more so than what their probably true builds are. So, I don't know. It's fine. It's a little cheaper, but the payouts aren't as good either. So, there's that. We could do that. We also have Premier Draft, which is, this is best of 3, right? Oh, no, this is regular Premier, best of 1. And then what I was trying to think of here is traditional. Traditional is the best of 3 games. So, we have a few options. Best of 3 takes some variance out of it. We could play that, or we could just go for the quick draft or the Premier Draft. I probably do Premier Draft, right? Let's do Premier Draft. And And we're doing pick one this time. That seems to be the preference of the viewers from what I've seen, but let me know if that's not the case. If you enjoy some pick two, I don't mind pick two with turtles. Spider-Man I didn't like, and I thought it was because it was a small set, but I think it was just a bad set. This is a small set, and I don't hate it. It is a little repetitive. I do feel like I'm playing the same deck a lot, and playing against the same decks a lot. And that, hurts the longevity probably of playing this, but I haven't played it all that much. So it's still kind of fresh-ish to me. So bear with me. I'm not super familiar with the set. I've played it a little bit. And, and so I'll probably make mistakes. I'm trying to get into playing more. So, and not just talking about card prices. But you know how it goes. The channel, traditionally doing the card price thing has been a big part of what we do. But I do enjoy playing the game, so I wanted to try to work some of this in. Okay. This is all right in the right build. And so is this. We opened a lot of white here. Unfortunately, just one rare. Got two of those. So, I don't know. This might be a good pickup. Think about going white-black, perhaps. But we're passing this, which the person next to us might be thinking the same thing. But I really don't want to go for like a common, even though there's some decent ones in here. But this is another white card, another good white card. So, kind of awkward that we're passing so many good white cards. But let's see what happens here. We could try to aggressively cut white. We do have an April O'Neil here, which would be good if we go. I mean, it's good for whatever build we end up in. I don't mind passing Splinter's Technique too much. This one is okay. So, yeah, I think we're going to take April. Another Splinter's Technique. These are some awkward packs. I do like this Splinter. We also have the removal here. Pain 101 is good too, but I think we'll stick with the uncommon here. Maybe try black and white. If it's not, hopefully that ship hasn't already sailed. This pack's not like super exciting. I do like this for what we're doing, so that's a good pick. The only other thing in black or white here is this, which I'm not thrilled with that if we do go black-white. But we'll take the Squirrel Noids. Hopefully that was just a fluke. Okay, this is better. We could take another one of those. Skateboard's always fine. Uneasy Alliance. We passed a couple of those. We probably want some of that. But I also could take a very solid shoe drop here with Action News. Action News Crew. I think I'm going to do that. Usually have a good opportunity to get a lot of removal. And there's a lot of good ones in common, so we'll just take that. Maybe try to cut white a little bit. This is interesting. So this would be good if we do actually go kind of sneak. Don't know if that's actually what we're doing. But that's fine for that. This is also really good, though. Grounded for Life is great. Another Action News is not the worst thing in the world either. And Pain 101 would be good, too. So there's a lot of good cards here. I think we're going to take the uncommon, though. All right. Make your move. That's okay. There's also Pain 101. There's also a land that's on color for us. But there's also this flyer, which I think is where we're going to go. We're not completely committed to black yet. Another one of these. I don't know if we need two of those, but this I probably will take. And we'll see. Person next to us has Krang as their avatar. They're into the turtles. All right, let's see. So here's the pack we open. And actually, those white cards wheeled, which, all right. We could take this. We haven't gone with a lot of... We haven't taken any removal yet, really. So we do have to be cognizant of that as we go into pack 2 and 3. but I kind of like our picks here. Yeah, this is, the white is kind of open here. You can argue this maybe isn't the best for the black-white deck as opposed to the white-red, but I think it's still good. Be good enough, good enough. So we'll see here. We'll see. I feel like white's open. Black, I don't know. Maybe. We have let some good cards in black go by. Like, we've seen some Pain 101s. We'll take one. I mean, Shredder's Revenge would be okay, too. A lot of times these black-white decks you don't have. I'm going to take this, but I don't know. I'm going to put it in the board for now. And this skateboard. Skateboard is actually probably good. One of those is probably good. In this type of deck where you're trying to sneak things by. Perhaps, anyway. Cool but rude. It's not too late. Not too late to go red, but I don't know. I think that takes a little more build up. This is really good removal. I might just take this. So there's no, I mean, everything else is a common here. We need removal. We grabbed the Pain 101, so that's like really good. Huh. Probably not. Not an exciting pack for what we're doing. I mean, this is a thing, but it's not really. I mean, it is in the air. I mean, this says flying and swamp cycling. We're not really the disappear deck, but I might just take this. Just kind of see. Ninja Teen. Yeah, I think that's, I can't imagine there's many better cards here. Although there's a make your move. Frog Butlers are always good. We're not in green though, I don't think. Ninja Teen's great. Even if you just do the level 2, like, it's like really good, you know? Like in a vacuum. Great. So this is here. I don't love this. This is what I love though. And that's the kind of removal we're talking about that we want. And we're taking. End of story there. We didn't see one of those in pack 1. Now maybe they weren't opened. But maybe a player grabbed a couple who was in black and they're fine now. Or it's going and it hasn't gotten to them yet. It's possible. Okay. Speaking of good removal. Oh, this is the creature. I'm sorry, this isn't the spell. Yeah, but definitely for our purposes, where we want to be. This is real good. This could be really good for us though. I think I'm going to take the turtle layer here. Oh, there's also a Rokosaki though. Rokosaki, I think we need a Rokosaki because we don't have any ways to draw cards right now. So, you know, playing a turn 1 or a turn 2 Rokosaki off a sneak can be quite good. That's a good sneak card too. I haven't really played this deck much, or this style of deck much. I think maybe once or twice, and it was like right at the beginning. I do think this became kind of the darling colors, so it was kind of hard to draft sometimes. We got a Pain 101. I don't think Jenica. This we'll probably take a Foot Elite here though. And maybe pack 3. We'll just kind of look for more removal. There's another Foot Elite. There's another one of these, but I don't want to go too heavy on the legendary creatures. There's also another one of those. Might go with the Foot Elite here though. We could do Bebop, I suppose. I'm not thrilled with Bebop in this deck. It might get cut, but sure. Make your moves, okay. Sometimes it doesn't hit what you want it to hit. Yeah, and we'll take one of those and be pretty happy with it. Okay. Another one of these demonic tutors. Is that really what we want at this stage? Or do we want a second? Hamato Yoshi. Oh, it is legendary. I think, what are we searching? Or do we want a turtle lair? What are we searching with this? Like, there's no big, like, we don't have that big bomb. I feel like we'll just slow ourselves down. Or if this is fine, we're already winning. You know what I mean? I might just take turtle lair here. Another one of these, though, would be okay, too. Let's do it. I hate when you draw the two of them, you know, but there's another Orokusaki here. That might be where we go. There's a death in the family. Doesn't always hit what you want it to hit. I think we're taking the Oroku. Another one of those. Not super exciting. Party dude. Well, we do need... The Ice Cream Kitty can be good. Probably not awesome in our deck, but probably not bad in our deck, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to take the removal here, though, because I think we need a little more. It's another one of these. That might be the pick. Yeah, I think we're just going to take that. And that should put us in a good place for removal, I think. I mean, this or this. Probably going to go with this. And we'll have to make some cuts here, but I don't know. We're not... Here's another one of these. There's also this. We took one of these. This was our first pick, right? Might take another one. Yeah, this was not as exciting. I mean, I don't know. How's her curve look? Looks pretty good. It's tutors. All right, you win. I'll take one. I don't know if I'm playing it, though. I mean, you can always tutor for removal, I suppose, in a pinch. Or a land, even. There's not that one card in our deck where I'm like... I mean, this is kind of a win through... through a lot of smaller creatures. And sneak and just kind of... We'll take a Turtles in time. We won't be playing it, but we'll take it. Yeah. Oh, that's actually useful. We'll take that. Tunnel Rats, this is okay. Actually, yeah, okay, we'll entertain the thought. And then another one. I don't think we need two of those. Okay. All right, let's see what we actually have here. Okay. So let's start down here. Two of those, one of those, one of those. I might cut that. Ninja Teen will keep. I'm still on the fence with Splinter's Technique. I mean, tutoring's good. Basically, you got kind of like a diabolic tutor, maybe sometimes a demonic tutor. You know, like, if we had something where I'm like, yes, we need to go get that, like yesterday, then yeah, like, but our deck isn't that. But we'll come back to that one. I don't think we want Bebop. let's just try to stick with stuff that's on game plan. This is flying, so it has evasion. However, like, nothing else about it is appealing. We have this, so I tell you, we can take a land out. Let's take out a swamp. So, I mean, we are very lean. We do have a lot of removal options. I might take out, I mean, I want to be careful. We don't have a ton of 2-drops. We do have these 2 1-drops. Well, and this as well. We got a lot of 1-drops. Because part of me is kind of like, Tunnel Rats, probably don't need it. You could even make an argument for taking out the second Splinter, just because you don't want to get caught with that in your hand. But I don't know. We're keeping the Orokus. Still got to cut 4 cards. We do have a lot of removal. I mean, I guess it depends on how you count removal. Like, this sometimes will be removal, but it's quite costly to actually make a removal. Other than that, it's a tempo play. It also can hit our creatures. So if there is one with an enters effect, which I don't know if we have a lot of that, huh? I guess that has a leaves effect. Not an amazing one for us, though. I don't know. I don't think this is buying us anything. I can just see us being behind and being like, okay, I can search for foot ninjas. You know what I mean? Like, what am I getting? I can search for anchovy and banana pizza. I don't know. All right, so I have to make 3 more cuts. Maybe we do cut the extra Splinter. 2 of these may be a little overkill considering our removal. Sweet. And our evasion seems fine. I don't know if 2 foot elite's a little bit much too. We got a lot of 3-drops. Probably want to cut a 3-drop for curve purposes, so that's probably the one. That gives us how many creatures? 16. It's a little tight. Probably workable. Yeah, I don't know. We can give this a go. Well, let's see what it does. We don't have a big bomb. I think this deck's biggest weakness is it doesn't have a huge bomb. It probably doesn't, I don't know. Well, it probably has enough ways to see cards as long as things go our way. We got 2 Oroku Sakis. We do have the other card that lets us draw 2 if necessary. But yeah, I don't know that. I don't see this being a 7-0 deck or a 7-2 deck even. But we'll see how it goes. It's like with good draws, I think you could do okay. But again, this format's very bomb centric. You have to be able to weather the storm with these bombs, and you have to have your own big bomb typically to do well in Turtles. This deck is definitely lacking that. So what can you do? What can you do? We'll take it from, we'll take it as far as it can go, though. Let me know in the comments section if you've enjoyed Turtles. I've been surprised by it. I didn't think I'd like it, and I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Like I said, the replayability feels limited compared to a normal size set, but it's definitely a good keep. Okay. We got nothing to sneak in, so I'm probably just going to start off with this as opposed to this one. Let me get April down. See what they go and get. Okay. Let's attack. And we'll play April, scry 2. We got one land in our hand. Oh, yeah. Okay, so can't play that yet. But I don't want to scry it away. And I think this is actually good, so we'll do that. Things might get a little tight on land before they get better. Here's a Frog Butler. Kind of messes up our April plan a little bit. I could just get rid of it. It does tap for mana of any color. It probably is worth getting rid of, actually. Just to keep them from ramping up. And I guess we'll just play this because we can. Okay. They want that. They got it. We could kind of mess with them a little bit here. Could play this. They'll let it go by. Now our April's a 3/3. I mean, yeah, like nothing amazing. If we had another Black Source, we could have played the Squirrelinoids again, but kind of is what it is right now. I think we're more in danger of them ramping into like a Pizza Face or something, which could hit the board like right now. Okay, without a Tello. Sure. Okay, that gets us where we want to be sooner than later. I think right now we play this. We can blink something next turn. Or we could just kill something right out. Metalhead, okay. I think we just take the 3 here. This is the card I'm least worried about for the most part on the battlefield right now. I could block and get rid of it, but don't think that's what we want to do. This getting flickered could be bad for us. So that might have to go. Okay. All right. Just getting that point in there. Could have held that back as a blocker, but I don't really care. They're not gonna. If that was open, they weren't gonna attack with their Frog Butler, and I don't really care about the 3/4 that much. Those sewer valence cams can be super awkward though. If they start bouncing them around. I've won plenty of games actually just playing this, replaying it, drawing 2 cards off of it, tapping something else down. These are no joke. So potentially they could see quite a few cards at this point. Let's get April on the battlefield. And let's scry. Okay, we don't need the land, and we'll probably keep the removal. I'm gonna hold on to that too, actually. Yeah, I figured they would pop that now, which is good. I mean, I'm not gonna run this into it, so I mean that thing's gone. But they're seeing cards here for sure. Yeah, no attack. I'm 1 mana away from this actually being a removal spell, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. They're thinking. They're in the tank here. Okay. Guess they want to get rid of April and draw a card, huh? Now they're getting rid of Splinter. They definitely value Splinter. I mean, it slows April down. Yeah. Yep, makes sense. Mm-hmm. I think we need to start thinking about dealing with this thing. Now maybe they have a way to protect it. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to flicker that for sure. So I think we are stuck here for the moment. We scryed away, what, 2 lands, I think? Oh, another one of these. Yeah, these will beat you. If we lose this game, it will be because of these cards. I mean, tapping stuff down isn't killing us right now. But drawing 4 cards off of these 2 cards is pretty good. Pretty good. All right. I mean, getting this off the board costs 5. It's going to like take a turn, but like, it's not the worst thing in the world. They're searching for lands, huh? I just don't want them to have another way to remove. Like they already did remove a 1 enchantment. Yeah, sure. We need to hit something here, though. This is something. I think right now, though, I'm going to do this. Oh, all right. And that's what I mean by the format of bombs. There. You have it. Okay, does this thing have trample too? It does not. All right. Probably not much we can do. 4, 5, 6. If we draw land, we can get rid of that thing. But they tap that down, so that's life. Okay. Well, there you have it. Like I said, if you don't have a bomb, you're in trouble in this format. That's for sure. Man, I'm a silver tier 1. What's up with that? I haven't played much since the reset, I guess. Hopefully we'll do better than that we did that game. Let's jump in. I want to see what this deck can do. I mean, I don't know. We didn't hit a lot there. If we could have got something going, you know, I didn't feel like we flooded out on lands that badly. No more than our opponent did. But our opponent was also trying to build towards the frog, so or to the shark. So yeah, it was what it was. I think this is a good hand actually. Potentially turn to a Rokusaki. So yeah. We are going first. We're going to do this. And then we're going to try to sneak in a Roku is the idea here. All right. We also got to start seeing some land, too. Frog Butlers, of course. What else? What else would you have? What else would you have? Give up your Frog Butler or let me draw a card. All right. I'll take the card. Playing a lot like the last game, huh? We did not draw a land. At least not yet. Now we did. All right, what do we got? Put the flyer out. Or we want April. Just kind of go wide, like just try to overwhelm. Of course, I may want to keep this. Let's get April on board. That lets us scry. I'm going to scry that away. We're going to keep that. And then we're going to do this. I'm not going to play the skateboard, though. I'm not going to play Leonardo either. I played a blocker. I mean, they block a Roku. Let's see. Ninjas get +1/+1. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay. I can also skateboard. So I'm giving up a Roku here, but they're down to 5. And we have a lot of options. We're going to play this out. Now we got a flyer. Or, sorry, they're at 5. Because of the 2 points of lifelink. Or they're at 7. Because of the 2 points of lifelink. Okay. And they're what? 1 away from last Ronin? Is that 5 or 6? I feel like if they had last Ronin, though, I don't know if they would have played that. I mean, maybe they would have because they were taking a lot of damage. Okay. They can use those, right? Yeah. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right. Got that one. That was strictly just being on the play with the sneak deck. That's how we won that game. I mean, eating our opponent's Frog Butler probably helped a lot too. But again, that only happened because we're on the play and we drew the extra cards with a Rokusaki. So yeah. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what happens. Can we win another one? Can we go 2 in a row? All right. Yeah, pretty good hands. No, we're not going first this time. Fine, I guess. That can be annoying. Ninja Teen. I'm going to get this online. Opens up some options. If they play a Frog Butler. Looks like they're playing white, though. They're probably not playing Celestine. So it's probably white-red. Yep. Be nice to get the Ninja Team. I mean, we're not really on the offensive here, so, like, whatever, but... not getting rid of anything. Maybe this is the time to get that into play. And just play another one of these. Gum up the board a little bit. I don't think we have an answer in our main deck for this artifact, do we? Could be wrong about that, but... no, we'll take that. That's fine. Sure. Okay. Get this online while we got the battlefield kind of gummed up. Kind of, sort of. I mean, they'll probably attack. I mean, I would probably just attack with everything. Ooh, okay. Man, that's a beating. That has to go quickly, so that's what we're doing next turn, I guess. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to block at least one of these. That I can flicker away, so I'm not going to... I'm just going to take the damage from that one. Okay. Here's our land. This has got to go. Kind of awkward, though. Death in the family, okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Kind of nice to have this option. Especially with this, but yeah, it's going to go. That's going to go. Problem is right now, we might just lose to these cards that are on the battlefield. I mean, 2-turn clock. They have another removal spell. Well, that's something. I think we got to do something about that. Still going to take at least 2. Put us down to 4. Most likely 3. But yeah, if they have a removal spell in their hand, they could hit us for 3 here. We play our creature. They hit us again. They want to play their mana. Puts us to 4. Okay. Well, we got some defense. Let's see what they got, though. If they can get rid of the... Well, say they get rid of this. We can chomp. Take 2, maybe 3. They're looking at that. They're looking at it. Yep, another stop by the foot. Yep. Yup. All I can do here is chump. That will come on board. Yeah, I think that's going to be game. Oh, no, that's 4. That's, yeah, we can still block. So, yeah, defending against that next turn's probably not going to be possible. We can gain life, but... Okay, well, that's something. Let's see here. I guess we're not dead yet. Close. Yep. Yep. Sure. Now, I don't know. We probably draw land, and that's probably it. Oh, we didn't draw land. But we're going to take 2 in the air. Opponent only has 4 lands. Like, there might be something stuck in their hand. Well, maybe not. There's their 5th land. They only have 1 card in hand. I mean, they've been able to play all this out with their 4 lands. 1 land in the graveyard. Where do I hold back? Do I just take the damage? 2, 3, 4. We'll be at 4, but I can go down to 3 and draw if they don't play anything. I'm just gonna take it. I don't think there's... I mean, maybe the right thing to do is get that off the battlefield, but... You know... Or don't open myself up to a combat trick. But if at this point, if they have a combat trick, they got this anyway. There they go. Yeah, they would have it anyway. So, yup. Alright. This gives what? +2, +7. That'll do it. All right. 2 down. 1-2. I don't think our tech's that bad. Like I said in the beginning, though, our biggest issue right now is the lack of a bomb. If we don't have a bomb, well, we're kind of in trouble here. I just feel like that's kind of the name of this format. Like, if you don't have a bomb, it ain't going to go well for you. I think this deck can win on the play. As long as our opponent doesn't, like, draw, like, curve out awesomely. And as long as we don't run into any issues with mana. But other than that, I think that's how this deck has to win. We are going first. And this is an okay hand. It's not awesome, but we don't have any of our kind of early plays. But we do have this for removal. I mean, this does only cost 3. So that's a thing. So we'll see. They did mulligan. Yeah, it's too bad we're on the plane. We don't really have any plays on turn 2, you know. Which one do we want to play out here? The 3/3, probably the 3/3. We don't have any cards in our graveyard, so it kind of is what it is. Let's just get the larger creature out for right now. We can always sneak that across, maybe? A way to protect a creature, huh? Nice point swing there. I mean, they play a card. This is just tap, right? They have to have 1 mana. Okay. Let that go through. 10. Play this. Just put some pressure on at this point. We have ways to mess with their stuff. So if they do get a creature out, I mean, they are stuck on land. That kind of sucks for them. Nunchakus with no target, yeah, that kind of sucks. I feel for them. I feel for him. All right, that's game. All right, poor opponent kind of got stuck there. I don't know what kind of keep they had, but and even though our initial hand wasn't like amazing, like it was still good enough on the draw, especially once they stumbled. So, what are we, 2-2 now? I'll try to fight through this. Let's see what our next opponent's playing. Casey Jones. They must be a Turtles fan. We're going first. I like it. I like it. I like it. We don't have any like big plays, but we got this card, so we got something. Eventually gets an Ninja. Looks like our opponent decided to keep. Yeah, our last opponent also did mulligan once, so that might be why they kept what they kept, as opposed to going down to 5. Maybe if they could have just drawn like their other color, they would have been okay, you know. Got the removal. Got the removal. Probably nothing we want to use it on, but we got it. That's decent. Stops our card. I guess the question is, how important is that card? Like, it can become important. We go squirrels here instead of Ninja. Or do we just want to get Ninja online? Probably do want to get this online. Casey Jones. Casey's thinking. Okay. This menace, kind of take it from there, I guess. Can't block. Squirrels. Squirrels. Now they're reading that again. So we can make things nice and awkward for our opponent right now. I think we do. They have something to destroy that, maybe. They're reading it. They're up to 5 mana now. I mean, they may have a way to deal, like bounce their Mystic. I don't know. They're looking at everything. They could sack their Mystic for a card, but they're attacking instead. I mean, I guess they have a sneak, which is fine. It could be 6/4. Okay. Well, that's not that bad. You can actually do both. Then down to 5. There's some green. Change anything? I guess if they have last run, it does. Ice Cream Kitty's coming back. Okay. All right, so we can give that. There's a lot we can do here. We can attack. Oh, they got okay. They were only at 4. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, okay, we can do 5. Well, they're only at 4. That's actually what was going through my brain. I'm like, we can do 5, but what else could we do? Oh, wait, we don't need to do anything else. All right. We're getting a few wins with this deck. 1,000 gems. So we're 3-2. Let's keep going. Just see what we can do. You know, if we can stay on the play, maybe we can make a little run here. But I don't know. Yeah. No, we're not on the play, but that's okay. We'll keep. They're probably on the play. They're probably playing the black-white deck on the play now. This would have been nice to get, like, yeah, April. They swamp, yeah. It's kind of a mirror match here. We should probably play our April to counter that and scry ourselves. Then depending on what they do, they could very well have an Orokusaki in their hand too. This will definitely go away. We'll keep the pain 101. No Oroku. Thought we might see the Orokusaki action here. Yup. Scry again. Keep Splinter. Get rid of the land. Don't hate that, and we'll hold our skateboard. I mean, they get in for 2, but probably instead sneak, I'd imagine. Whatever they sneak in, they sneak in. You're gonna draw some cards actually there. Okay. They must needed that. They must needed a land. Yeah. You got it. You got there. Alright. We probably sneak. I could play this though first. Let's do this. Let's do this. This seems like something I want to do. I want to be a part of this right here. Orokusaki. April. Draw. Okay. They got April. I mean, they don't want to give up a card to me. I'm just going to block with Oroku or with Splinter. If Splinter dies at this point. They could have a pain 101. Okay, stop by the foot. That's not terrible. They have another play to follow that up? Or am I getting another free card? These are the questions. They have the ooze. The ooze is good. This can get out of control quickly. But we can also mitigate that. Let's draw our card. Alright, we can get April and action news. Or we can deal with that in the next thing. Let's do that. Let's get April back out here. Scry again. Yeah, we'll keep that. I'll get rid of that. And we'll hold on to our skateboard. Tunnel rats. It can be annoying, but I think we just kind of put the pressure on. I think maybe what we do this time is skateboard. Skateboard action news and sure. They can use that. Although they might not want to because then they can't block April. But they're probably going to block Oroku anyway. Which doesn't really matter, I suppose, that way. Alright, let's do this. Skateboard. Let's cost 4. If we choose to do this. I mean, I could play this in, haste it. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. They got Song. Okay, they got April. I probably would have hit a Roku, actually. They're more worried about April, though. If we can sneak that by, it's probably game. Which I feel like we should be able to. Roku. 2-2. Yeah, we got this, right? Well, not necessarily. We could play this, give everything Manus. And then we still have another way to win if things go sideways. They can only block one thing, though. Say they block, they're gonna. Yeah, I think we got them. They're gonna take 6 no matter what. Yeah, okay. Because they're tapped out. I didn't think about that at the moment, but yeah, they were tapped out. All right, now we're on a roll. All right, that is 4 wins. All right, 4-2. Can we keep this going? Can we keep this going? Dauntless Drafter. Okay. I don't know. I don't love this hand, but we have early plays. We have some good early plays, so I think I'm going to keep. This is a little risky, maybe. Obviously wanted to see a land there, and we did not. But as long as we can get a land, preferably a black source. Okay, a land, maybe not the one we're looking for, but okay. They got something. There they go. Yep, that's fine. Rather have April. April should help us. Ooh, yikes. That is bad. All right. That really sucks because I didn't want to get rid of the anchovy pizza, but like we can't leave those on top and sit here all afternoon waiting for something else to come up. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's see if they hit April. Play this out. We do have a Pain 101, but they're building up their mana nicely, so I got a bad feeling about this one. We need to start hitting a black source here sooner than later. Right now, it's not happening. They got something. Yeah, they hit April. Okay. We don't have a shuffle effect either, unfortunately, do we? Well, there is something. Now we gotta start hitting threats, though, too. I don't know what our opponent has exactly here. Maybe they need a second black. Yeah. They're kind of sitting too. Maybe they don't want to waste any more removal on these things. Especially when they're at 16. Well, here's your second black source. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Do they have... Maybe they have Last Ronin? Well, if they have Last Ronin, they're going to be disappointed because we don't have any creatures. Okay, Pizza Face. We can get rid of that. Riding these two tiny creatures to victory. I mean, activating this isn't bad. If they play one creature, we do another 6 damage. I feel like, I mean, they got 5 cards in their hand though. Like, are they really like riding this Last Ronin train here? Okay, they got rid of that. That's something. They can gain life still. That's something. Put this out. I guess if you got Last Ronin, yeah, got me. Could have played that first, I guess, and done 1 more point of damage, but I also kind of wanted to just attack quickly and not give too much away there. Westwind Avatar. Okay. That will gain them life and draw them a card. I can tap it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8. I mean, I'd rather deal with that. Yep. I don't want them gaining another life, so we'll do that. Hang on to the skateboard. We got the skateboard and a Roku Saki, so only 1 black source, which is fine. Okay, so they got a couple cards this time. Probably just attack. Let's do this. What do they got in their graveyard? The Avatar. I'm just going to do that, actually. Maybe try to ride that to victory. I mean, I could place... I'm going to hold that, though, just in case. I mean, we can take 5 here. I don't know if they'll attack with this. Okay, Nunchaku. Okay, that complicates things. Yeah. Right now, though, they are at 3. Yeah, I'll take it. This doesn't have anything funny, huh? I could play a Roku and haste it. Not anymore. I can. Okay. This might be a thing. Yeah, they untapped. They probably block everything then. Yeah, they're gonna steal a win here, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, they got me. Get them down to 1. Well, good beats on that one. Couldn't play around that. Good beats, good beats. All right. Well, I can't say we did terrible. I kind of did what I thought I was going to do with that deck. Like I said, it wasn't a 7-win deck. It needed a big bomb, or a couple maybe mid-sized bombs. Really to like get there. That's what you need in this format. 4 wins. It's probably about what I thought actually with that deck. So I can't be too sad about that. We almost won that last game. I mean, they had the right top deck, so it was what it was. So yeah. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this. And before I go, I don't know. Should we open something? Oh, yikes. I have 43 packs of that. I have too many packs of stuff. I need to do maybe someday I'll just do a pack opening video. Anyway, thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. Like I said at the top of the video, I would have liked to get a finance video out this weekend instead, but I just don't have the time, unfortunately, right now. So we'll see about next week. I'll keep you posted. I'll probably do a couple more. I was going to say stream, but I'll probably, unfortunately, since I can't stream, I'll probably do a couple more of these arena videos this week. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow, perhaps, and early next week. Maybe we'll try something a little different. We'll do Power Cube at least one of these days. But yeah. But I had a good time playing today. I hope you had a good time watching the games. And hey, again, thanks for everything. I do appreciate everybody. Hopefully you have your notifications on so you know when I am able to upload again and get everything going back on schedule. But until then, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and subscribe. And have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.